Hello and welcome back. This is Sir Bottomus Prime, and this is going to be my review and last two parts, part 5 and 6 of Devastator. So first we have Bone Crusher. Let me angle this down a little so you can see all the details of these buggers. We got Detail and I forgot the other one. They're Scavengers, Scrapper, Scavenger, that's the one. It's been a while since I've seen the name of this guy. But first things first, let's do some comparisons. Leader class. Leader class. Leader class. And leader class. Yeah, they're all bigger than these two deluxe classes. So let's put these away. So now, let's look at the articulation. We got that full 360. You got that outward. You got that elbow bend. And nothing else on the wrist. You can rotate the arm if you so please, but that's more so for transformation. To be honest, this is my least favorite looking figure out of the entire bunch. Might be the opinions of others weighing on me, but this one just doesn't look as cool. Plus, most of him is just green. There's like nothing else. There's no purple, there's nothing. There's like this bit and that's it. So, leg can kick out. He has his knee bend that you have to unlock. I keep it locked. Toes can close, more so for transformation. This head is on a ball joint. Can do a little bit of wiggly whack, or it's on a hinge actually. Both ways. Huh, fun. I forgot about that. That's better. Now it looks better. And now let's look at Scavenger. So he has this nice elbow bend and rotation, bend, full 360, bring it out all the way, head on a hinge / swivel. Hook can go up or over his head if you so please, but keep it down unless you're in vehicle mode. Same legs as that one. Unlock, lock, toe, close. And that's pretty much it. So let's get into transformation, so shall we? Let's start with the one I dislike more. Bone Crusher. So let's just zoom out so we can get this more easy. So we're going to want to fold down his scoop, rotate his arms, rotate them all the way up, and tab them into the back of his arms with this tab, or this slot and this tab that in, then fold down the head, open up this part, rotate these up, and rotate them in. You might want to have that all the way down. Then bring that up, bring this up, bring this down, close the feet up, and rotate, and there's this tab that taps into there on both sides. Bring the scoop to the right position, and boom, you got Self Bone Crusher. Nice Decepticon symbol. More details that I like are revealed in this mode. Yes, he's still a sea of green, but he looks a little better. Now we have Scrapper. Scrapper, get back here. So first thing we're going to do is open up his chest, fold in his head. Then fold up this bit. It'll tab into that slot. And then you want to fold down the arms. Fold down the arms. You have to unclip them so that they actually do what they're supposed to. It sometimes gives you a bit of trouble. Let's just sit them down for now. Bring them out. Bring this one up, over, fold in his hands on each side, and tab them into the back. And boom, that's one. Then you want to do the same thing on the other side. We'll also simultaneously folding that up and plugging it in. And then bring forward the scoop. Same thing as the other guy, except it's a different connection. That tab goes into that slot. You close up the foot, close up the foot, and there we have the vehicle modes. First comparisons: Deluxe Class Aerial Bot, Superion, Optimus Prime, and Sunstreaker. So now there's some articulation. This goes out all the way and can go up and do that. This can go up and this can go down. That's pretty much it. So let's get them into the better of the modes. First thing we're going to do, take these two bits from the last review, fold in those tabs, and fold up the hands. Rotate, fold up the hands, rotate, and there are the hands. We are going to leave these right here. Next, we want to take Bone Crusher, untab his legs from this black piece and leave it out. Rotate, bring down, and then there's this special thing. This little panel comes out, and then this little thing comes up, and that tabs in, and that's an arm. You tab this little peg, this peg right in there. I don't know how to show that. Right there. Plug that in. And boom, you got one. Then next one. Untab, fold out, fold this in, fold that down, and do the same leg thing as the other. Rotate this way. Then tab onto this, and boom, you got another arm. So let's bring in Devastator now. I'm going to bring this all up. Devastator. First thing we're going to want to do, there's this rail that you're going to want to put this on, and you're going to want to pull this down again. Rail, pull it. Wait. Oh, it's the opposite way. Sorry. I misled you. It's like this. Do you want to know how I know? There's these two pegs or slots in the front of part of their treads that make it so his chest stays on more securely. So let's slide this one on. And then there's this other connection. This connection right here goes into the treads as well. Once you slide it all the way on, it'll tab in. It will tab in, or you have to tab it in. And then you got one arm. Next arm. Slide it in. Tab it in to the back of the tread, or the bottom of the tread technically, and then take the torso. This part will slide onto these, and then these two parts, or these four, will slot into 1, 2, 3, 4. Fold that all up, and boom, you've got Devastator. All complete and ready to go. Whew, he's big. So let's compare him to some big guys real quick. Here he is next to Commander Class Skylynx. Raw. Here is next to previous review, or previous-ish review, Deathsaurus. And thank you for watching, and that will be it, and that will be all, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, bye.